Hey, everybody. Are we ready to save lives? Are we going to take no for an answer? No. Are we going to make sure that every single one of my colleagues in the United States Senate hears from this movement over the course of this week and next week? So listen, I stand in awe of all of you. I stand in awe of those who are behind me. Advocates, survivors, those who have lost children and brothers and sisters and parents in this epidemic. Nowhere else in the world does this happen other than the United States. Nowhere else in the world does a child like mine, like my fourth grader, have to go to school and discuss with his colleagues about where they are going to hide, where they are going to run from when a shooter enters their building. Nowhere else but the United States of America does that happen, and we do not have to accept it. So you've got a long list of speakers here today who care deeply about making sure that this moment is different, making sure that this time the answer is not nothing, as it has been too many times over the course of our lives. I know that we would not be in a position right now to achieve a bipartisan compromise to save lives if it was not for you, if it was not for this movement. 10 years ago, when a tragedy hit Sandy Hook, Connecticut, this movement did not exist. We were not ready for this moment. We got beat by the gun lobby here in 2013. This time, we have more manpower. We have more volunteers. We have more activists. And so I am simply here to tell you that as I stand here today, as we are working through negotiations with our Republican colleagues, I am preparing to succeed. I am preparing to save lives, and I wouldn't be in that position. My colleagues that are going to speak to you next wouldn't be in that position if it wasn't for this movement. If you had planned to make one phone call tomorrow, make two. If you had planned to recruit 2 friends to this movement, recruit 3. What you do over the course of the next several weeks, I will tell you honestly, will matter more than what we do, right? We are ultimately the vessels by which you empower us. And so I am here to thank you. I am here to plead for your additional activism. And I'm here to tell you that we have an opportunity in the next few weeks to save thousands and thousands of lives in this country. And if we do it, it will be because of all of you. Thank you very much, moms. Thank you very much, students. Thanks, everybody.
Hi, guys. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being there for America's children. Thank you for not looking away. This morning in our caucus, we heard something so beautiful for the children from Lucy McBath, sharing her anguish, her grief, and turning it into action to save lives. Listening to her raises the question, why? Why would someone be against raising the age so that teenagers do not have AK-47? Why would someone not want protection in their homes so that children cannot have access dangerously to guns in a deadly way? Why would we not side with our law enforcement and say these ghost guns are a danger to all of us in our society? The list goes on, and today on the floor, we will be addressing those, and I'm very happy about it. Lucy challenged us to make history today. We will make history by making progress. My concern with all of this now, gun violence has been an issue. Gun violence protection is something we have been all fighting. I salute Mike Thompson, the chair of our task force, for the work that they've been doing in a bipartisan way, But now they've crossed a threshold into schools. Chris Murphy, thank you for your persistent and great leadership, tied to Newtown, but all throughout. Our children are our future. President Kennedy said our children are our greatest resource and our best hope for the future. They are our precious treasure. We must not have them be afraid to go to school or go to church or go to the movies or anything else. We owe it to the children to preserve a culture in which they are, again, protected. This gun issue, this violence issue is changing, could change the culture of America. Yes, they say mental health issues. Yes, we want to address mental health issues. Other countries have mental health issues. They don't have a gun violence epidemic. So for the children, I say to our colleagues, we really don't want to hear about your political survival. Your political survival means nothing compared to the survival of our children. So thank you, Moms Demand Action. We had our kickoff event last week in San Francisco. Mom Demand Action. Sharon Watts, where is she? Sharon, thank you. I don't know where she is, but Sharon Watts, thank you for your leadership in this regard. A little girl, 5th grade, spoke. She lost on 2 different occasions both of her parents to gun violence. Grade school children being advocates for gun violence protection in our country, as well as moms and dads who've lost their children. You all are really the key. As Chris Murphy was saying, we can just do so much in terms of our inside maneuvering. Without the outside mobilization, we cannot have the level of success that our children need, that they deserve, and that we will not stop until we provide for them. Thank you, Moms Demand Action. Thank you, Everytown. Thank you all for not looking away. Thank you so much. Lucy Macbeth.
And our amazing Senator Blumenthal.